Oh boy, it's a very interesting day today. So about a couple days ago, we were all awoken with very, very shocking news. News that I don't think any of us really expected. It just kind of came out of left field. It was announced by Lizzo, a very, very popular artist who has been in the industry for a couple years now and has been, in the spotlight. It has been announced by herself on her own Instagram that she would no longer be doing music. Or actually, no, not even doing that. She is quitting, which has very broad implications. On her post, she says, "I'm tired of putting up with being dragged by everyone in my life and on the internet. All I want is to make music and make people happy and help the world be a little bit better than how I found it. But I'm starting to feel like the world doesn't want me in it. I'm constantly up against lies being told about me for clout and views. Being the butt end of the joke every single time because of how I look. My character being picked apart by people who don't know me and disrespecting my name. I didn't sign up for this. I quit." And that was the message that we were all left with, which was, a big shock. A big shock for most people because they didn't really expect her to just kind of quit like that. But it is not as surprising as some might think. And that's actually for multiple reasons. But I think one of the more main reasons why this isn't as shocking as it should be is because of the legal troubles that she's currently facing. And I talked about this about 5 months ago. Not even 5 months ago. Hold on, let me do the math. Almost 8 months ago, almost a year ago. In August, I posted a video talking about this controversy that Lizzo was facing, and it was a serious controversy that I really didn't think about because it just kind of faded on its own volition, but it doesn't really take away from how important and serious the situation was. For those of you who need to be caught up, back in around August, some of Lizzo's background dancers filed a lawsuit against her because they claimed that she was being very, very abusive to them, abusive sexual misconduct, and things of that nature. And this kind of came as a shock to a lot of people because the persona that Lizzo puts on is this very, very positive, happy person who's always down to spread positivity. And that, in fact, that's what she says. Her music is to spread positivity. But then this alleged event happened, which kind of turned everything on its head. It even led to, for a while, Lizzo's name being removed from Beyonce's song whenever she'd perform it. So it came as a shock to a lot of people because everybody thought that she would be a very kind person, and then apparently, allegedly, she's this very not nice person behind the scenes. Like with her background dancers, like, "Good job, guys. I'm really proud of all the work that you guys did. I love it. Keep it up. Be proud of yourselves. I want you to shove this banana up your ass." And that's a broad exaggeration, but something did happen with the banana in a strip club, so, let your mind wander with that, or look it up yourself. On top of that, about 2 months ago, Lizzo tried to get this case dismissed. She was trying to get the case against her dismissed. It didn't end up working, and right now she has a lawsuit that she is currently facing. She's actually facing 2 lawsuits on that front, so lots of legal troubles for Lizzo. And I think a lot of people think that is why she quit, because she's facing legal backlash. Some other people think that it might just be the internet being extremely mean to her. And it's 100% true. The internet is brutal when it comes to Lizzo at times. The thing about Lizzo is that she was always about body positivity. That was always the message that she tried to preach, being comfortable in your own body. And that kind of message and being a part of that kind of movement, it just naturally incites chaos and it incites opposition. But the thing is, she's always dealt with that with a relative degree of grace, and you never really saw it break her or make her buckle in any kind of way. Where she really started to kind of fall apart at the seams was with the legal troubles, which, naturally, it's much more serious than people talking online. There's a high possibility that most of this has to do with legal things and her just wanting to disappear from the public eye while she deals with this lawsuit. It could 100% be her dealing with, years of the internet constantly coming down on her with like an iron hammer, about the things that she was saying. It could be both of them at the same time. At this point, it's all speculation, but I'd say definitively one of those two things. And I think just from her message, she does mention both. She mentions her character being questioned. She also mentions her being, bullied about appearance. It's highly possible that both of these things are the reasons why she quit. The question is if she's going to remain quit, if she's just gonna come back later, or is this a permanent situation? Because in all likelihood, I mean, she is an extremely popular performer and singer. That is who she is, and that's how she made her title and all of the influence and all the things that she does. So it's highly possible that there's a chance she could come back. There's also a high possibility that she's just done 100% and just not gonna make music again. Either way, it's a very interesting situation. And, you know, despite all that too, it doesn't mean that she's going to disappear from the public eye, even if she wants to, because the lawsuit is something that is going ahead. And, you know, you can only speculate how much of it will become public, but some of it will. I don't think it's going to be like nationally televised. It's not going to be like an Amber Heard, Johnny Depp situation. At least I don't think. I wouldn't wager money on it. You know, I'd keep my doubloons close to my chest on that one. But regardless, the story just has so many eyes on it. There's just no way that they can go throughout the trial, get the results of the trial, whether she's guilty, not guilty. There's no way that they're going to be able to do that without it becoming public, because a lot of the public is already invested in this story because of how out of left field it was. So it's just going to be very interesting to see how that event takes place. All I'm going to say about this is that this one was a really slow burner, because everything happened at a very, very quick pace when it came to the allegations and the public backlash, and then, you know, celebrities reacting to that. It all happened very, very quick, and then there was just this moment where we all forgot about it. It just kind of, I don't know, went past our minds, or maybe, I don't know, we just kind of forgot about it. And now here we are 8 months later and she quits. I think it's kind of interesting. I don't think it says anything definitively. I don't think it's fair to speculate, because, you know, you quit. You can't make assumptions off of that, but it's interesting. At this point, all we really have is the statement that Lizzo gave us. Is it 100% true? I'm going to say, yeah, I'd take a wager that that's 100% the truth. People can speculate that maybe there's other reasons behind it. Maybe legal troubles are getting so bad that she has to step away, you know, to persona, whatever people want to say. I just think that this is just a long time coming. I think it's multiple things stacked up, and I think it's just going to be interesting to see where everything kind of falls at the end of all this. It has been a long time since I touched this Lizzo thing, because I thought that, you know, within a couple months, and I probably ignorant of me because I'm not like a lawyer who knows the movement of law, you know, the law river. I don't know how the law river flows. I thought we'd get the results of the trial within like a couple months after that, but you know, courts stuff, appeals, whatever. So as Lizzo goes radio silent, the only thing we can really do is speculate, and you know, speculating doesn't help anybody. We're just gonna have to wait to see what happens after everything is, you know, laid out. Will she come back? I don't know. I doubt it, because of everything that happens. It's kind of hard to bounce back after all those allegations, and it just being drawn out this long. It's just not a great look. Will her reputation be saved? I don't know. It's just a very, very strange situation to be in. But we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. But that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, if indeed you still are. My name is Brockster, and I bid you all adieu.